Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I apologize if my mic sounds a little weird. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know how to fix it, but I hope that you can understand me nevertheless. So let's begin. I'm going to show you guys how I do my Gel X nails. I'm not good at these voiceovers at all, so I actually keep messing up. But anyways, let's begin. So I'm just prepping my nail right now. You don't necessarily need a drill like mine if you're just doing like Gel X nails. I have this because I started doing acrylics as well, and it makes it so much easier to do it this way. So if you don't have a drill, you can always just use a nail filer, or you can just use the little hand drills that you put batteries in. It works just as good. Now I have been practicing my nails for a while. I've been practicing for a few years actually, and so I can kind of understand a little bit more how to clean up my nail beds. My advice is that you go slow. I tried to rush into it because I thought I could cut my cuticles like everybody else was doing and make them look real nice and pretty. I ended up damaging my nails. So just take it slow. This is all trial and error. Okay, so in the next slide you're gonna see my glue really messed up. Okay, I didn't close it all the way and it leaked, and so it was next to cotton balls in my nail box, so it just collected all the cotton around, and yeah, now it's really ugly. So just be careful and make sure you close your bottles. So once I finish sizing my nails, I get the drill again, and I just kind of take off about a layer, kind of make it matte. As you can see the difference between the gloss and the matte towards the bottom, the cuticle area. It helps keep your nail on a lot longer, and then it won't fling off as easy. And now we're starting the curing process. I love this. When I first started, I was doing a very terrible job. Okay, I was getting bubbles in my nails and I couldn't figure out how much glue to use. So I can't remember if I already said this, but and it's kind of cliche, but practice does make perfect. So I'm going to show you, there's a few clips of me doing different nails so you can kind of get the idea. It's a little repetitive, but once I put the glue, I put it at the base of the fake nail, and then I aim it towards my cuticle, kind of push it down, and then lay it flat. I hold it, I try and straighten it, and once I feel like I like the way it looks, I go underneath and start curing. Once I play the fake nail on my nail and I hold it underneath the light for about 6 seconds, I start pushing the sides as well, because like I mentioned, it's really important that they stick down. So I have a funky nail. The nail on my right hand and my middle finger is a lot bigger than the one on my left. I had a little tumor growing and I let it grow too big, so now my nail basically is expanded. I just have to size up like two nails, and it usually does a trick. I do put a little extra on this one though because it's a little bigger, so I just make sure to scrape off more than I normally would for any other nail. And for this, I'll just let you watch how I do this one. Okay, so the next slide is an inspo pic of what I want to do for my nails today. I got this done at a nail salon about a year ago. They did something similar. It was just like $80 and I still had to tip, you know, so I was like, I'm gonna try and do it on my own. And voila, my nails are on. I got both sets on, and it's time to start the filing on the fake nail now. Now I do take some time to file my middle nail, the funky one, because I need it to match the length of all my other nails. Okay, and we're going back to the drilling again. Originally I picked this big chunky one, and that one works best for acrylics. I thought it was going to do the job on my nail, but it was just leaving them really rough. So I went with this one here, and it leaves them a lot smoother. I'm basically going to just take off the gloss. I want my nails to look mattified, and that is so the nail polish sticks on a lot better. Also, if you're interested, I can leave the link to this nail gel that I'm using. I believe I got it off Amazon. I did get it off Amazon, I don't believe. I got it off Amazon for about $30, and I 10 out of 10 recommend. It makes your job so much easier, and trust me, I've used the hand files before for a long time, and when I switched over, I'm like, I am never going back to regular hand file when it comes to filing down my whole nail. Like, it's just this. Look at, I know it's going fast motion, but I mean, look, it just looks real easy, and it is very simple to do once you kind of get the hang of it. Alright, so now it's time for the best part, and that is doing the nail polish. I got these little nail polishes off Amazon. They're from the brand Beetles. I got 18 mini nail polishes. Oh no. Yes, 18 for $18, and then it came with a base coat, top coat, and a matte coat. I will also leave that in the description below if you're interested. I'm kind of just going through the colors, trying to figure out what I'm going to use first, how the consistency is, and messing around with them a little bit. I actually ended up starting with this nail polish from, I believe I got it from the dollar store. It's an LA Girl one. I just use it for the tips. I like it because it has that kind of lined brush, and it was like $4. It also dries pretty fast. Okay, so I'm starting with the tip of the nail. I'm kind of just creating a, half an inch of a tip, I would say. Is that really half an inch? I don't know my fucking math, or my inches. But I grabbed one of the triangular brushes or sponges. Oh my gosh, I feel like I lose all my sense of grammar when I'm doing voiceovers. I don't know why. I think I just get so nervous. Okay, so my process is I would rather have more at the top than at the bottom, because you can always drag down like I'm doing with this brush. It's easier to add more than it is to take away. Now, this is kind of video where you have to trust the process, because it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look like I dip my fingernails in like black paint. And yeah, I don't do the best job at creating an ombre effect, but with the ending result, it looks pretty good, I would say, overall. So you just have to trust the process and just kind of watch what I'm doing. Okay, so here I'm grabbing the sponge and I'm slowly tapping at the top where the nail polish is, and I'm going to start dragging my way down. You don't want to start at the bottom or the middle. It's always best to start at the top. So I just kind of dab around until it soaks up the most of the product. You can even dab your napkin to get a little bit off if you put too much on. Like I said, you just have to trust the process, because it's gonna look a little weird here in the next clip. It's gonna look a lot of weird. It's gonna be, I was questioning my work at this point. I was like, do I even want to keep going? Should I stop and do another color? But I was doing my nails for the Renaissance Fair, and because I was kind of going with like a witch goth theme, I was like, nope, I'm gonna try, and I'm really glad that I stuck through, because I ended up really liking them. Okay, so here I'm just going with more black at the tip of my nails, because it lost its color in the midst. Is that how you say it? In the midst of blending. So I wanted to get that blackness at the top again. I love sparkle and glitter, so I was very excited to add this color, and it's so beautiful. Hold on, my cats, hold on. So I added some at the tip, and then I grabbed that brush and kind of just dragged it down a little bit. Voila, this is how they're turning out so far. So now I'm going to cure them. I do have a bigger one for my whole hand, and again, 10 out of 10 recommend, and I will also put it in my description if you're interested. Okay, now I'm going over with my top glittery coat. This almost just covers up my mistakes, and it is such a beautiful color. I mean, it will stand out. It has like a little bit of like different colors, not necessarily just silver. Okay, here I'm just going with some stickers that I had since last Halloween, and I'm adding them all over my nails, as well as hand painting a few stars and a few dots from the white and black nail polishes that I have. Don't mind my crooked ass nail over there. But voila! The next step I did was just cure them. My camera died, so I couldn't record that, but this is the finishing look. I loved them. In the next clip, I'm going to show you what the nail salon did for $80, and no hate to them. I loved them at the time, but I was like, I could do a little bit better than that, and sure as heck I did. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.